Nearly half of all Americans had their data breached in the last 5 years. You can't stop hackers, but with Surfshark's Alternative ID service, you can create a fake digital ID to keep your personal details private. So we put together this Surfshark Alternative ID review where I'll explain its benefits and how you can use it to fill out endless registrations while protecting your data from online threats at the same time. Let's start with the basics. Surfshark Alternative ID allows you to create a masked, auto-filled identity for signing up on websites, apps, or any other online service. And this keeps your real personal data private. Here's how it works. Once you have the autofill feature enabled, every time you have to fill in your information, like your name, email, address, or other stuff, you'll see the Surfshark logo next to fields that need to be filled in. Click on one of them and a pop-up will appear. Now, if you've already generated an alternative ID, you can just click Fill Form. But if you haven't, no problem. You'll be given a choice to generate one. Then when signing up, you'll select which of your fake emails to use, and you'll be all set with your new alternative digital ID. And the reason you need that is for your personal data protection. Alternative ID lets you avoid giving out your information on one-time use websites because once given, that info can be sold to data brokers, used for spam emails, or simply breached and shared to the dark web or cyber criminals if the website falls victim to a cyber attack. But with tools like Surfshark Alternative ID, there's a solution. You can stop this stuff from happening in the first place. And I've got the best discount to help you do just that. Now all you have to do is click the link below and grab it. Next up, let's talk email forwarding. So first you set up alternative email and then you link it to your primary email address. And this is what lets you start using the alternative email to hide your identity. Emails sent to your masked email address are forwarded to your real inbox and vice versa, since the feature allows for two-way communication. And all the while it keeps your online privacy intact, since your primary email is never directly exposed, protecting it from being sold, tracked, or leaked. When you hear people use the term email masking, this is what they're talking about. By using this simple tool, you cut off a bunch of ways that bad actors can try to exploit you. And trust me, there are a lot. Malware, data exfiltration, email spoofing, spear phishing, brand impersonation, credential harvesting, extortion, fever, chills, sore throat, headaches, dry mouth, nausea, fatigue or tiredness, indigestion. Hang on a minute, this is the wrong script. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Another perk is that with a fake email address, you can eliminate the possibility of getting annoying marketing subscription emails. Yes, all that spam. And if your masked email ever starts getting spammed with promotions or junk, you can always temporarily pause forwarding and just review messages from your masked email in the masked inbox while keeping your primary mail clean. And if things ever get really bad, like the alternative email gets flooded or compromised, you can just disable or delete it without affecting your main inbox. Plus, with Surfshark Alternative ID, you can hide more personal info than just your email, including your address, name, surname, and date of birth. Of course, you could go through the trouble of thinking that stuff up yourself, but why should you have to spend your precious free time wondering, how do I hide my ID, when it can just be autofilled? Surfshark's generator is built right into the browser via an extension, making the whole process to be at least 3 times faster. If you want this level of control over your inbox, click the link in the description for the best Surfshark Alternative ID deal. Now that you know how to get a fake email with Surfshark, you might also be wondering, but how about my phone number? Which brings us to our mini Surfshark Alternative number review. The Surfshark Alternative phone number feature is basically a virtual phone number that also lives securely in your Surfshark app that keeps your real number private while still allowing for use for verifications. It lets you comfortably manage communications on your existing phone. No need for a second SIM card or device. However, just note that it's only for receiving texts and calls, as it's been designed with privacy in mind rather than everyday communication. And I also want to flag that you can't use alternative ID or number for services that require your real identity, like government portals or banks. Keep that in mind because doing so could put you on the wrong side of the law. Now, we've got personal details, email, and phone number covered, but one thing's still missing for full privacy lock, right? The IP address. Well, it just so happens that Surfshark is also an established VPN provider that provides secure, anonymous browsing, access to over 4,500 plus servers in 100 countries, and fast speed suitable for streaming and torrenting. That's why Alternative ID comes bundled with every Surfshark VPN plan. Which brings us to the pricing part of this Surfshark Alternative ID review. There are 3 plans in total: Surfshark Starter, Surfshark One, and Surfshark One Plus. If you want to see the same low prices shown here, click the link below. All of these plans include the VPN and Alternative ID, but with Surfshark One and One Plus, users also get extra features like antivirus protection and a personal data removal service. The bundles combine these features, allowing you to protect your identity, devices, and data all in one package and use it on as many devices as you want at the same time. What about adding on Surfshark Alternative Number? Easy. Check the second link in the description to see more details with a deal already applied. To wrap things up, Surfshark doesn't just give you a fake address generator, it delivers a complete privacy bundle, including a fake email address, an alternative phone number, a VPN, and even an antivirus. With all of these tools protecting your data, it's easily one of the best value options out there. If you'd like to learn more or about similar providers, subscribe to our channel and check out our other videos. See you soon.